prophecy about the future of European Union, not as prophet of God, but as Grand Master of European Union. Imagine that Europe is a Titanic, and we have the nation states and their presidents are chief in the decks. And then there is a commissioner and a chief of council, and they are the captains in the Titanic. And over the years, the people in the Titanic have set course for demoralization. Let's get rid of marriage. Let's legalize abortion. Let's legalize homosexuality. Let's enforce transgender policies. There are these layers of things that normalized. So what people tended to do then after this is to create a reality using intelligence and perception, twisting that it fits the person. People read psychology, they twist in such a way that it advances their personal agenda. They do the same thing with religion and anything else. So Europeans twist intelligence so that it fits them in their personal desires. And that's how they vote in democracy. So this Titanic, that hyper system, that legalistic hyper system, has been sailing towards the underworld. So the Titanic of European Union has been sailing in the underworld for so long. More of that underworld energy entered the Titanic, and people became progressive, selfishly. Families don't work, children upbringing don't work, the financial system doesn't work, corruption everywhere. It's being stripped from value. Inflation, pandemics, it's a progressive thing. The more the Titanic of the European Union sails in the underworld, the more the citizens of Europe and their leaders in that hyper-complex political system choose to demoralize Europe, to immoralize it, and to criminalize those who talk about morality, which they all do. The deeper the ship sails, and every layer of underworld becomes crazier. So the transgender is just a stage, and then comes the next stage, and there will come a stage, and this stage will end with death. Probably Russian nukes or a war. That's where this ship is sailing. So the current democracy as how it is, the current normality as how the natural destiny of European Union is one that's straight going to death. And in the human you can build armies, I get your point, to defend yourself against the incoming wind of death, but that's patching problems. The deeper issue is Europeans use intelligence for their personal agendas. They don't accept general truth, and they don't want to hear anything about that. It's all pleasure-seeking, personal-driven, egocentrical, 7 deadly sins type of energies running through people in the underworld. And people want to sail in the underworld as long as possible, and they will sail in this underworld as long as they can until the ship sinks. And there will be massive deaths. Massive it will be, because it's a progression. The negative karma become bigger and bigger. The chaos and people are angry. People are frustrated. People are like, why this? Why does the world that way? Why is this unfair? People don't see the link between the actions and the reactions. It's deep. The underworld energies in the Titanic of European Union blinded everyone. Blinded, they're walking into demise. That's prophecy. Not presented as this is what God said. This is the Grand Master technology. This is how you see how the Titanic is sailing. What will it take to change course?